Hey everybody, FunshineX here. Welcome back to Star Technology. Last time we built this cool multi-block called the Large Centrifuge, and I'm not too happy with it. It processes every 12 seconds, and so it takes a long time. Um, and it only does one really. If it has enough, it will just keep doing the same recipe, even though I have two input hatches for two different recipes. So I don't know if that's where like parallelization comes in or anything like that. I know that's like a more advanced piece of GregTech. I don't even know if we can get there, or what that even means yet. Someone let me know in the comments. But is there a way to tell this machine, hey, I know you're getting two different inputs. Can you rotate between them? Or like maybe I use laser IO to only put one in and then round robin or something. I don't know. Not sure the best way to tell it, but it finally got through the oxygenous mixture, and now it's working on the sulfuric. But that sulfuric, oops, I need to look in here. There's now 349 buckets built up in the system because all it was doing was the oxy one. And so now it's just going to do sulfuric forever, and the oxy will fill up. I don't know. Anyway, I'll think about that. Today, our main objective is to get the distillery working. And I've got an outdoor here. Now ignore that this is all cobble. It's just placeholder, just to get a platform going and start looking at the how it is. So I raised the building up compared to like what I'm going to call the ground. Kind of want to pedestal here, use these andesite bars as kind of a fence. And I saw this in another YouTuber's video just to add some greenery around the very stark technical building. Just make it a little better. And then I'm like instantly regretting it because now I've got all these animals running around. But I don't know. It looks okay with the white. We are in a weird biome where this is like, I don't know, darker grass. It's not the lush green grass. And this cobble again is just placeholder. I'm not sure what I'm going to put there, but we wanted to get a thing. So I'm kind of built the building, and I want to put all my distilleries outside. So I think I'm going to have like an industrial area here outside, have a little road or path or something to walk here. So we're just going to go this direction. I brought over Planergistics. I forgot to bring over power, but we'll get there. So let's just build our distillery right here. I think, yeah, lined up with this side of the building. So we have the distillation tower. I think I'm going to put that here. Is that going to be enough room? I'm going to let me back up just a little bit. There. And then we can have an output bus. Now this recipe that we're doing is going to give us some stone. Or not some stone, something. Molten rock or something. Metal mixture, which we can't do anything with at HV at our current tech level. So it'll just be sitting in an output chest. And then we're going to have 7 different outputs. Now, if this multi-block doesn't work for you, it's because you put one of the output hatch on the bottom layer. They cannot go on the bottom layer. They must go on layers 2 through N, where N is the height of your machine. And you want 1 per layer as well. Okay, so that's this. All of those. We're going to need 2 power. Where's my power? Oh, there it is. 2 power blocks to make it UV. So we'll put those here. And then we're going to need an input hatch so we can provide the input fluid. We're going to need a maintenance hatch. I'm going to put that in the back. And then I think that's it. So then we're just going to put casings around. This is a ton of casings. Put one in the bottom there. I did do a test world again where I used the copy paste gadget and built it, and then it'll give me a recipe list of exactly how many blocks I need of each thing. Really fond of that. All right, that should multi-block. There we go. And this is a big, huge one. So we're going to need some power here. So let's install some medium wire. And let's grab, I just use 4 amps. I think that's plenty. Need my wire cutters. And then under here, we'll put a redstone energy cell like we've been doing everywhere else. 16,000 because it's MV. Should be enough. Output out the top, input in the back. We need to bring an energy cable over here. Of course, I don't have enough. We'll get more cables over here. Then we're going to have an exporter that's going to send the fluid in there, which is this molten ore mixture. And then let's just get a barrel, yes, for this item here. And then I've made super tanks. These are not cheap. They take this hermetic casing, which is a bunch of steel and a bunch of poly. But then they're also like 4 circuits and a pump each. So, but they hold a crap ton of inventory. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a storage bus on the back of these. And I'm just going to leave these in here and really not do anything with them until I have a way of processing them. We should have some more cable. And we're just going to put these on priority 1000 for all of them. Okay. And then switch how logistics is brought in a little bit. So that should come in there. Perfect. Get a cobble to fill in the ground real quick. Beautiful. Come in here. Okay. So get this thing power, it should work. We do need to do maintenance. Is there a thing called a toolbox? Not a great toolbox, but a GregTech one? Huh, I thought there was a 74 blocks of GregTech. That's not gonna find. I thought there was like a box you could put all of your tools in, and then you could just click on the maintenance hatch once. And it would just hold all your tools. If anyone knows the actual name of that, let me know, because I'm not looking through 74 pages. It's the beginning of the tools, or the end of the tools. No. Okay. So let's grab them all in. I don't remember them all. Wait, what? Okay. Maybe I don't have to have it in my inventory, because I did not have all the tools that I normally. Why can't I put... What's going on? You have full inventory somehow? Oh, yeah. What is filling this up? Oh, stone. Oh, and then everything coming out of... Okay. So yeah, this crushed tantalite, pollucite, and cassiterite, they're all coming out of that machine, and the beryllium as well. Completely filled up my system. So stone. I made like 2,000 stone. Oh gosh. I can put a bunch of this in here as a decoration block. Okay. It's not just size, it's like things. Like some of these have room in them. Okay, if we get some drives, we can put it in there. Just worry it won't be able to like export some of this stuff back into the system. It's doing an okay job at it. Come on. Sorry about that. I was right. It was stuck. Other than those. If it's not one thing, it's another. Nope, this wrong side. You teleport to the HQ, please. Okay. Where does it craft this thing? It's stuck in there too. Just a crafting thing. That's weird. Okay. Okay, we got more time for more stuff to make now. That sucked, but everything can go back in the inventory. Great. Where were we? We're getting power cables. Pipes. I don't have a teleport room inside yet. Come on. Don't have enough of these to waste them. Okay, this thing should be running. It's not fast, it's a minute per bucket or whatever of this. And we get tons of just crap. Bauxite, pitchblende, molybdenite, aluminite, and all that stuff. The only thing we can really do with it is to autoclave it into its raw form. And then from there, we then can go into a mass reader and get all the stuff. And so all of these, once this completes its first recipe, and how much of this molten ore do we even have? 285. It's going to take 284 minutes to process this. Well, we're making more, so it's probably going to be 300, so over 5 hours to go through all this, but now we've got all this. So then I wanted to do what we did with the other one and create a multi-block autoclave and have like 7 inputs and put each of these into the input. But this thing produces way more than one autoclave can handle at a time, and so again it just keeps doing the same recipe. It will just keep going like on bauxite forever, and it will never get to the other ones. Once I'm at EV or higher, then I think that recipe goes down to like 2 seconds to process a bucket of this, or half a bucket, and then it can keep up. But for now, we can't really do anything. But yeah, this is the first of many distilleries that are going to be out here. And just keep going like the shape, just keep replicating that. Okay, cool. That's something that's just going to process forever, and we'll just let it run. The other thing I wanted to look at today was the thing called the requester. I think we've just about got everything ready to make it. Now, if I take the requester, and I got to connect it to Applied Energistics, let's put it just here for now. I can tell it I would like it to craft me something. So one of the things I'm always needing is stainless steel ingots. So I'm just going to put stainless steel ingots here, and I'm just going to say, can you please request me like 2 stacks of them? They do. Enter. And craft them in batches of 1. That's fine. And submit. And it's going to say, I don't have this. So it's yellow, so it's requesting. And we can see in here, it's set up a system to request 1 at a time. And we should see that now go up to 2 stacks, which is awesome. I'm the same way with steel. I always need steel ingots. So let's get 2 stacks of those. And the same thing with aluminum. Need 2 stacks of that. Anything else I'm always needing here? I mean, like basic cables. So Applied Energistics fluids cable. Let's always have a stack of that on hand for me. Now this is going to use 4 of my 6 crafting things because I don't have a lot of these, so I might have to add more. But once it gets up to the 2 stacks, then it's only going to need to craft more when I use it. And because it's doing the crafting like that, I'm wondering if it's going to switch. It looks like it is. So it's going aluminum, it's stainless steel. Let's see once one of these fills. Is it going to switch to steel? Back to stainless. Steel. Aluminum. So that's kind of cool. I wonder if that would be a way to handle the different fluids. Have like a subnet and just have a requester that says, I always want one bucket of whatever that fluid is, or whatever. Or in the autoclave, I could say I want one raw ingot of each one, and then it would just go this one, then this one, then oh. Okay, we are going to test this. So I'm going to need one more of this. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Let's go wait for the silicon. Okay. So, in here, we're going to switch and not have export buses. And I'm going to make a subnet. So the exporter is going to go into, let's just put it into a interface. And I'm going to need a quartz fiber to hook this up so it's not connected to the main network. Need some more glass cables. We're going to fix this working because people in the forums told me this couldn't be done, and I think it's out. Okay, so I'm going to break this. And we are going to export out of our main network into a subnet. Like that. Okay. Actually, maybe not export. Export or storage bus? No, export's fine. What are the two things? It's the sulfurous mineral. Let's see. Those should go in here. And it's putting them in here, but there's like, I'm an interface. I don't have any network to go to. Okay. Then I'm going to need a pattern provider. Or not a pattern provider, but a crafting interface, whatever. Oh yeah, pattern provider. That's right. I want two of those. Or no, just one of those is fine. But I'm going to need two patterns. One is going to use the oxy. And it's going to make crushed tantalite. Okay, perfect. Done. The other one, use our sulfuric. Make that. All right. This might look a little ugly here at the beginning, but we're going to connect that there. Oh, it's, oh. Whoops. I might have to export it into something else. That's okay. Patterns here. This is a separate network, so let's fiber here. That'll give it power. So this is active now. Okay. And then I do cluster. And I say I would like one crush template, please, at all times. And then I need to get that over there. Or I can just break that. I'm gonna have to say just buried. Is this not working? This is online. It has stuff. Let's instead I'm gonna have two drums. Okay. Sulfuric in there. That might be working. Okay. Oh, this is no longer connected. So this network now sees missing ingredients. Could be missing ingredients. Let's get. Oh, this is offline. Oh, duh. What's green? Idling already reached, or there's no crafting pattern for this. What do you mean there's already reached? Okay, we need a terminal so we can actually see what's happening here. I should probably do this in test world and stuff, but it's fun. Let me know if you guys think I'm going down a silly path or this might work. Okay, let's say I want 1,000. There's none in the system. Oh, why can't it see the crafting? What have I done wrong there? Huh. These are processing patterns, right? Yes. They have circuits on them? No. Show. Okay, well, I think I can make this work. I'm missing something. I'm not sure why it's not showing any crafting here. Oh, there it showed. Okay, that was weird. No crafting CPUs. Oh. Let's try that then. Oh, are you out of service again? Come on, dude. Oops. The HV room. Oh, not over here. Here. Forgot you need crafting CPU just to use a pattern. There. Oh, it's working. It's working. Is it still like jamming stuff in here of the same type? No. Sulfuric. Do it. Because I only have one crafting storage. You can only craft one thing at a time. Oh, is it because this is full now? Yes. Okay, it did the sulfuric. Okay, it's probably complaining that it's not getting back anything, right? So we need to put this in a, I don't know, just a chest is probably fine. A barrel. Okay. So put a barrel here with just a storage bus. Oh, this is already an exporter. Okay. I don't know where the actual things went. Um, storage. Tantalite. Is it gonna switch? Is it gonna switch? Um, Quest in progress. Let me clear it, maybe? Are you currently crafting? Because it doesn't seem like you are. Huh. I think it's not noticing that it's getting it back. Oh, because we need to put it back into the place it came from. Okay. Okay, we can fix this. We're gonna get this working. Give me that. That and okay. We're gonna turn this to a full block here. Pattern's there. And then we will get a height. And put it right back in there, because then it'll see, oh, okay, I got the stuff that I was trying to make. Okay, and then we can still have the barrel with a storage bus on it. And that'll just be extremely low priority. Cancel you. We're gonna make this. Now you'll be able to actually know that you got your barite. Do we switch to the other one? Oh, yes. Oh, it works. Oh, yeah. Forum said it couldn't be done. Okay, went back to Tantalite. Now I'm a little nervous. Come on. Do your thing one at a time. Oh, dang it. Just do Tantalite. Huh. Okay. Is it because it's taking too long to realize what's come back? Because what I'd like to do is have this import bus here and put this back into the main network. And then I can say, hey, I only need you to have one of each. Hey, stop. It seemed to be so close to working. We're so close. Ah. I wanted to see, okay, I have one, so I can move to the other one. Okay, okay. Switch back, switch back, do it. Yes, okay. If it switches back one more time, I think we got it. It's a weird timing issue where it's like, okay, I have one, but the other system hasn't pulled it out yet. Oh, it's working. Okay, great. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to work for 7 of these, right? We want to do 7 for what's outside with the autoclave. That's going to be a challenge. It's really going to matter how we import it and pull things in. I have to work some wacky redstone or detector or something. But that's going to work well. Okay, I'm happy. Now, I'm not sure what happens when we run out of oxygenous mineral mixture. But for now, got a solution. Was there anything else I wanted to do this? Well, I wanted to start getting going on the large extruder. So let's see if we can at least make this. So we need 4x canthal. It's made. Got the advanced extruder, and we'll get a multi-block upgrade kit. But these should now be all done. Nice. Yeah, it's working on some more stainless steel, but otherwise, it's keeping those stocked for us. Anytime we gotta make ethylene, the recipe's just so slow. Maybe we pop outside real quick and just see how our distilleries do. Quite a lot of random junk. Cool. Almost there. It's clean room stuff, probably. So this block needs, its casing is called beryllium aluminum. So let's look at Larry. So beryllium aluminum, this dust, it's aluminum and beryllium. Beryllium is what we're making right now, processing that other stuff. So that's not too bad. It then gets cooked in EBF to make a hot ingot, and then we vacuum freeze it to make a cold one. So I just craft another 20 of those. Should make the hot ones, they'll automatically go into the freezer and we'll get the aluminum alloy. So then there we go. We need to program from alloy wire or plate, whatever, and casing and rod. Lathe, rod, bender, thing. This guy. Cool. Not MV. Go to HQ. And then we just need the one for the actual block. Just like we've done with the other stuff. Oops, that goes in this one. Right there. Cool. And I target the right place. Okay. So now I should be able to craft a bunch of those. How many do we need? 19. Needs more. 46 more of those. So I think I've crafted 40 total. Let's craft another 20. That should be plenty. Okay, so we've got that all going. Let's see how our multi-block thing finish. Yes. So we can take this extruder and multi-block it. And we'll start to get everything ready for this. Once all the beryllium is done, it'll be good. But let's go ahead and end it there. We got a lot of progress. We got our distillery done, and we've got a proof of concept at least, of using a multi-block to craft many different recipes with this requester, because it does a batch system, and as soon as it meets its stock, it moves on to the next one. And just because this importer is super slow, it thinks it has one, and then it thinks it doesn't have one. It moves next. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm gonna get everything ready for our extruder, multi-block, and we didn't even look at the quest thing the entire time. We haven't looked at it in a while. Probably go down the oil line would be great. And then cracking would be also good. So this is going to be a lot more distilleries. The other option we have is to go to EV. And then there's IV way up here. What? This thing has HV, EV, IV, and I don't know. So yeah, so we get the advanced circuit assembler. That might not be a bad thing. Emitter, I have ender. I think we can do this. Liquid blaze. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Where do we get liquid blaze from? Well, of course, ender. Sulfur and carbon. Okay, not bad. Okay, so we could try that line. Just so many different ways we can go right now. I would love to get the nichrome blocks. And just EV in general. What is EV made of? Titanium. What is our process for titanium? That's probably what we should work on next. Sapphire slurry has a 2% chance. Nobium. I think that's something we can get right now. Okay, I'm gonna do some research in between episodes on what the titanium line is. Because there are just way too many recipes to figure this out. Maybe it has it in progression. Where are you, titanium? Here you are. Crushed bauxite and crushed ilmenite. So we are getting both of those. And so that leads to rutile. Okay. It looks like rutile only comes if we chemical bath this in sodium persulfate. Bauxite. Oh, this is probably an easier way. Just electrolyze the bauxite. We have molten bauxite, right? And then that is going to be autoclaved. Okay, so let me get the autoclaves up and running as well, so we can get these raw ore slurries. And then I think before we go titanium, maybe what we should do is start our ore production processing line. So a ton of macerators, ton of ore washers, a ton of things that we can just like export everything out of our system and say, hey, give me the dust form of all this crap. And then we just have it. I think that's going to be the plan. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you comment below with any things, tips, and everything you have, comments about what I've done today. And like, subscribe. See you next time. Bye.